Today, guys, we are in historic Jonesboro, Tennessee. Why is it historic? Because it's Tennessee's very first town. We're going to tell you a little bit about the history, but we're here celebrating the biggest birthday of all, America's, the United States, 250th birthday here in Tennessee's oldest town. Going to start off today with Jonesborough Days and also a parade here in historic Jonesboro. As you can see, we got vendors here on Main Street. People's already gathering for the parade. Everything kicks off this morning. It is going to be a super hot day with an index of around 104 degrees. But here you can see some of the booths are opening up. Then the parade will come up and down through here. And then once the parade goes through, then all the booths will be open. You'll be able to get pretty much whatever you want. They've got food, they've got a little bit of everything. But you're going to see some historic buildings here. You're going to see an historic inn. Hope you enjoy this video. By the way, speaking of enjoying, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe at the bottom. Appreciate you hitting the hype button as well if it's been the first 7 days this video is out. Please share this out as well. We want to thank you for watching. The Chester Inn is located in the heart of downtown historic Jonesboro, Tennessee. The Chester Inn Museum chronicles the history of Jonesboro from its inception in 1779 to the present. Now stop and think about that. 1779. Our country just had its 250th birthday from 1776. The museum is located on the street level of the oldest commercial building in town. Dr. William Chester built his inn on the Stage Road in Jonesboro in 1797, where it quickly became the finest inn in the western frontier. Through the years, the Chester Inn has had many names, including the Bell Tavern, the Union Hotel, the Planter's House, and Jonesboro Inn. In the late 40s, it was converted to apartments, but then the state of Tennessee purchased its historic site in 1989 and restored to the building to its 1880 and 1890 facade, in keeping with the signature project of the front porch. The museum opened in late 2011. The exhibits include information on the state of Franklin. Yes, this area of Tennessee used to be its own state, and it was called the state of Franklin. The diorama of Jonesboro in the 1850s, the history of Chester Inn, and much more. They rotate their exhibits, so be sure to check back to see what's on display. You will see all the food vendors as well from the time that we're here. They're all set up in one location. Many of the exhibits feature Jonesboro's extensive collection of photographs. The upstairs parlor, the dining, and the lodging rooms in the Chester Inn are restored to the Victorian era of the late 1800s. Are also open for viewing, and kids' activities include museum scavenger hunt, coloring book that features Jonesboro historic buildings, and a primary source of activity with the cholera epidemic of 1873. The project is funded under an agreement with the state of Tennessee, operated by the Heritage Alliance. The Chester Inn is something that you don't want to miss when you're here in eastern Tennessee, as it's located in historic Jonesboro, which once again is the oldest town in the state of Tennessee. And like I said, used to be part of the state of Franklin. And when it was the state of Franklin, yes, Jonesboro was the capital.
Right?
Mentioning the state of Franklin also was known as the Free Republic of Franklin, Lost State of Franklin, or State of Frankland. It was an unrecognized state located in present-day East Tennessee in the United States. Franklin was created in 1784 from part of the territory west of the Appalachian Mountains that had been offered by North Carolina as a cession to Congress to help pay off the debts related to the American War of Independence. It was founded with the intent of becoming the 14th state of the new United States. Franklin's first capital, once again, was Jonesboro, Tennessee. At that time, it was Jonesboro, North Carolina, or otherwise Jonesboro in the state of Franklin. After the summer of 1787, the government of Franklin, which was by then based in Greenville, ruled the parallel government running alongside but not harmoniously with the reestablished North Carolina bureaucracy. Franklin was never admitted into the Union, so therefore was not recognized. The extra-legal state existed for only about 4.5 years, ostensibly as a republic, after which North Carolina resumed full control of the area. The creation of Franklin is a novel, and it resulted in both cession, offering it from North Carolina to Congress, and succeeding from North Carolina when it was offered to Congress and was not acted upon, and the original cession was rescinded. If Franklin had become a state, its boundaries would have included 12 modern Tennessee counties, otherwise known as Johnson, Carter, Sullivan, Washington, Greene, Hawkins County, Unicoi, Cocke, Hamlin, Jefferson, Sevier, and Blount. With an approximate area of 6,400 square miles, Franklin would rank as the fourth smallest state by the area in the Union, ahead of Connecticut, Delaware, and Rhode Island. Population estimated at 930,000 based on current populations of these counties, would serve as the sixth smallest state by population, ahead of South Dakota, North Dakota, Alaska, Vermont, and Wyoming. Now let that sink in. And yes, I actually live in Hawkins County, Tennessee, or otherwise known as Rogersville, Tennessee, so I've been part of this history as well. Jonesboro, Tennessee is located in the northeast corner of the state. Jonesboro was founded by European Americans in 1779, 17 years before Tennessee became a state and while the area was under the jurisdiction of North Carolina. Yes, Tennessee used to be part of North Carolina before it was separated. It was named after North Carolina legislator Willie Jones, who had supported the state's westward expansion across the Appalachian Mountains. The town was renamed Jonesboro for a period of time, but took back its historic spelling, which is Jonesborough, which was originally part of the Washington District. In 1784, it became the capital of the autonomous state of Franklin and was autonomously named after the American founding father, Benjamin Franklin. Congress, however, never recognized the state of Franklin and was reclaimed back into North Carolina in late 1788. there you have it. We just brought you to historic Jonesboro, Tennessee today, and for Jonesboro Days. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and share it out. I would greatly appreciate it. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and remember, safe travels.